Welcome to the Talking the Line podcast, presented to you by Talking the Line Sports Media, giving you our best insights and analysis so you can rake in some cold hard cash on your next sports bet. Now sit on back, open up your mind, and let's cash some tickets. We can't thank you enough for joining us. We hope you enjoy. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, degenerates and gamblers, far and wide. Welcome in to episode number 229 of the Talking the Line podcast on this absolutely beautiful, gorgeous, terrific Tuesday of Bets, also known as February the 22nd of 2022. We've been talking about it for a month. It is finally upon us, my friends. The 2/22/22 on the day that the TTL crew dishes out the Twofer Tuesday Parlay. Wouldn't you know it features two legs with +2 spreads for 271 odds. How many more twos do you need? I don't know. Who's to say? We'll find out along the way. Before we do, please take a few moments to smash that subscribe button on whatever platform you are currently ingesting the TTL pod on. If you're watching on YouTube, hey, you might as well hit that notification bell over there as well so you never miss the start of a live show or any additional content dropping from the crew. Or if you're watching on one of our social media platforms, make sure you hit that like button, that follow button there so you never miss any of our additional social media content. Or if you are listening to the show on your favorite podcast directory, make sure you hit that subscribe button there too, as we do release the audio of every episode after each live show is complete. Next item up on the docket, you could be so kind, you can find it in your heart to do so. Hey, if you're a nice humming bean, go ahead, hit that other like button, leave us a comment, leave us a rating, jump on over yonder in the live chat if you could be so kind. We love to connect with you guys live on the show. Maybe hit that share button too. Send it on over to your brothers, sisters, friends, enemies, mothers, fathers, aunts, uncles, neighbors, people who live on the opposite side of the damn globe as you, but you would refer to as a good old-fashioned ticket cashing degenerate, because that's what we are here at the TTL crew, and we can't thank you enough when you do all of those things, because it only helps us make TTL Sports Media bigger and better for each and every one of you. Last, certainly not least, head on over down there to this episode's description, where you will locate the Talking the Line link tree. Within that link tree, you will find the talkingtheline.com website, all of the TTL Crew's social platforms, and our additional content so you can consume all of that jazz in one convenient location, however and whenever you please. Ladies and gentlemen and beautiful gambling people, joining us for episode number 229 of the Talking the Line podcast, I am your humbled, honored, hyped, and always handicapping host, Colt and Colt Soroka, and I can't thank you enough for choosing to stop by, hang out with me and my partner, get some picks, get some insight, some analysis, and you better have them firmly affixed. Sorry, what the hell is going on around here? We're about to fucking come through the ceiling or something. Either way, hope you have your rabbit hole diving shorts firmly affixed because plenty of those are going to be coming along today. Without further ado, my friends, let's welcome in that aforementioned partner, the co-host of this here pod every single morning at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Also, the Wise Words pod every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. And the Cup of Joe on Campus podcast every Saturday morning, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. You know him around these parts as the man, the myth, the degenerate gambling legend, and boy, oh boy, you better not ever forget the TTL Crew's resident Southsider and Cheesehead faithful himself, Mr. Riley RMags Magnuson. Partner, how you doing over there today, pal?
Dude, I am doing absolutely fantastic. You said it, dude. We've been waiting for this day for I don't know how long. Twofer Tuesday on 2/22/22. And look at us. I don't know if we've both showed up with the double black funeral attire for these bookmakers, dude.
Yes, sir.
It's either been one or the other, so I'm pumped that we've got both of them because I'm feeling fantastic, dude. I feel real good about today from a gambling perspective. And, yeah, I'm sure we've got plenty of nonsense to dive into, my man. But how are things on your end of the screen, my friend?
Spectacular day to be alive on this end of the Windy City. Rest is up to me and the I'm choosing to spread positivity. Look much better than you did on yesterday's show, my friend. Recovering from the old weekend of fun. Glad to see you're back amongst the living here, my man. That voice sounds good. You're ready to rock and roll here again. I, too, myself, am pretty confident what we got coming up here today. We got a loaded card of college basketball. We got a loaded slate of NHL. We'll talk a little bit about that. We don't have any NHL picks, but we got plenty of college basketball. I don't know about you, partner, but before we get into yesterday's recap and anything for today's show, I'm just kind of like glancing out the window here. I can't really see much, but man, oh man, it's been raining and sleeting and hailing and snowing and raining. I mean, it is one of those patented, if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. Well, probably ain't gonna get sunny today, but we'll be making plenty of our own sunshine here at episode number 229, my friend. So if you're in the Windy City, stay tuned in. You'll get those good vibes, that good energy. Because it tends to be, Max, tell me I'm wrong, that when it's this type of weather in the Windy City, everybody just kind of walks around with this fucking face on and just always pissed off about everything and everybody get out of my way. Well, yeah, go find it here. We're going to do a little positivity, a little good energy, good vibes on this side of the screen. Are we getting it over there, pal, or what you got going on today?
Oh, dude, absolutely. 100%. Okay. I might even take a jog this afternoon through this rain. A nice little jog through the rain today, dude. I need some exercise. I haven't exercised in about 4 days because of the weekend and recovery. So, I don't care about no rain, dude. Maybe a little umbrella hat, and I'm good to go.
Hey, I'm not saying you're not a sweet guy or anything, but you probably won't melt. You'll be all right. I promise you. You won't melt. You'll be all right.
I'll be all right.
Go out there, get some, kid. In the wise words of David Goggins, you hear that inner bitch inside of you right now? Tell that inner bitch to shut the fuck up and go get some. There you go, my friends. All right, let's do it. First things first. Let's recap yesterday's best bets of the day. Not a terrible day for the crew. Not a great day for your boy, but a pretty damn good day for old Mags over there. So without further ado, let's recap them all. All of yesterday's best bets from the TTL crew. Here you go. Here you have it. Right next to me, partner. I'll let you have the floor first. Baylor, Maryland, under 128.5. Sweaty. And Ohio State, -7 with the win. Sweaty. How many rags and buckets did you need for all that sweat you were collecting on these two plays yesterday?
Yeah, dude. Only thing I was thinking is I wish I would have picked up a lottery ticket yesterday. Penn State, Maryland finishes 128. And if you didn't watch, it was a 6-point game. Maryland was leading by 6, picked up a rebound with about 6-7 seconds left, and I was certain that there was going to be some BS fouling, and it was going to go over. And they just said, and their coach on the sideline just says, no. The dude had the under along with us. So nice casher there. And then Ohio State -7 in overtime. Indiana probably should have won that one in regulation. So would I take those plays again for sure. However, I'm not sitting here on my high horse because it was about as lucky as I've been all season long, I will say, my friend.
So maybe don't take those plays in that same spot again, because maybe
not Ohio State. I would take the Penn State Maryland. That one was the roller coaster all over the place. Yeah.
100%. My side of the Penn State Maryland shit did not work out. Penn State, I don't know what happened to them. Their defense was great, and then all of a sudden, I don't know. They just decided to stop playing. It made no sense to me whatsoever. Yeah. Boston College laid the fucking hammer down on the Florida State Seminoles yesterday. Goodness gracious, on Friday. And then UTEP Middle Tennessee. You get lucky and bruh. We needed a basket. We missed 4 in a row. I mean, that's all we needed to go to 138. We finished 136, boys. That's it. That's all we needed. And even if you bought in late at the 138, you got the push because it settled right around 138, 138 and a half. So bad beat central for your boy. The nonsense kind of rolls on, but I'm seeing some good stuff here today. I'm thinking that we're breaking some trends. I'm thinking we're getting back. Monday Madness Parlay, our apologies, went 4-2. We are not hockey sharps over here. We're not going to ever try to pretend to be. We know you guys want to hear us talk about it, but hey, fuck, if we're not cashing it, there's no fucking reason to. Hope you follow me. This is a great time to plug it, but I played all 4 of the college basketball plays in a parlay. I cashed that. Saved my day yesterday. If you tailed all of my plays as well, follow us both on the Action Network app. I'm at cash_with_Colt. Riley is at RMags in all caps. And then you can follow all the best bets from every show. You can follow those at Talking the Line, or you can get all of our best bets if you don't have that app at talkingtheline.com/todays-best-bets. You will see all of the additional places you can find our bets, as well as be able to check them out and hammer them in right from talkingtheline.com. So there's the shameless plug, what the hell ever. And then Moneyline Dice roll of the day, they went to the Seattle Redhawks on the money line, and then the under cash with no problem whatsoever. Redhawks tried to get back in it, but they just couldn't get the job done. So there you go. There you have it, my friends. Yesterday's best bets of the day from the TTL crew. Mind the goldfish from your boy. I don't know what the hell's going on, really, in all honesty. I just think some nonsense bad beats, and I think that that was Monday, and hey, Tuesday, we come around the corner ready to rock and roll. Now, I have told you the last few weeks here, Tuesdays fade me. I don't know. It hasn't been great throughout the course of the college basketball season, but maybe as we get close to the tournament time, something's turned around here. I don't know. Who's to say? I got my plays already smashed in. 3 of them coming at you, college basketball hardwood. Mags, you only got one. Team total. Nothing crazy. No spread. No whole game total. Just a team total. Nice, easy. Hopefully sweat-free cash money there. Twofer Tuesday Parlay, 2 legs. Both are +2 spreads. How about that? Paying out over 2-to-1 odds. +271 if you want me to be accurate. We'll break that down, and then we'll recap all of Tuesday's best bets of the day. We will bring in the Moneyline Dice. We'll let them do their role. They got their eyes on an absolutely disgusting matchup that we don't even want to get involved in. Arkansas Razorbacks. Woo! Pixie! Against the Florida Gators. Chomp, chomp. Who knows what's going down? Mags doesn't. I don't. But I assure you.
Tough to do a full chomp over here with what I got going on. Yeah.
The Moneyline Dice are ready to rock and roll for it. So stick around for that. And then, as per usual, that kind of segues us into the nonsense and the BS of the second half of the show. And we'll see what all we get into. So without further ado, my friends, I lost my pen. Good thing you always keep an extra one on you. Let me update the old Moneyline Dice here. That was a W. That was an L. So we start the week 1-1. Okay. Don't know if they're hot, if they're going to stay hot, if they're going to bounce back, what they're going to do. 1-1, 500. There you go, Moneyline Dice. Okay. Without any further hesitation or delay, one final bridge we need to come across here. Please lift your mugs up high. To me. To you. To all you beautiful people sipping the black elixir of the gods. Hey, take your sip this morning, and I'll be right back. Whoa! Woo!
I got the one today, dude. Ooh.
I got a witch's brew going on. I got vanilla bean creme brulee and a little hazelnut cream going on at the same time.
Okay.
Absolute nonsense in that cup right now. But that's neither here nor there. It seems to me that the usual morning nonsense has been completed. So I need to move myself over yonder. Make sure it doesn't mess us up too much. No, we seem to be all right. Do one of these numbers here. Do one of these numbers here. If you're listening to the show, you have no idea what's going on. You should come over to YouTube and watch all of this wonderful production value that's happening over here from the TTL pod. And I say to you that are watching or listening wherever, opposite side of the screen or opposite side of the headphones or whatever listening device you're on, I don't know. Get me out of this rabbit hole. Just crank the freaking volume way up. Maybe not too much if you're at work. But partner, let them rip. Let them have it. And as always, you have the floor.
Thanks, dude. Hey, say, a new day, not on top of them. I sided with the anyways.
What's that?
I was pointing this way, wrong way.
I got you.
New day, same shit.
I didn't know what the hell you just said.
Yeah. New day, same shit.
Same shit. Same shit. Yeah, you say new day, same shit. I say same shit, different day. Tomato, tomato.
That's
what
I say, too. I don't know what the hell I'm saying.
Yeah,
all I'm saying is tonight.
Here
we are. I'm going to the Big 12 matchup of the night. Oklahoma and Texas Tech. You said it, dude. Not going to the spread, not going to the full game total, although I do have a lean on the full game total. What I like most of all is Texas Tech team total over 70.5. I think they get to this one rather easily, maybe a little sweaty. Either way, I think this is personally the spot that I'm most confident in here today. First matchup between these two teams back on February the 9th of 2022. Oklahoma did take them down in Oklahoma 70-55 in that first meeting. Terrence Shannon only played 17 minutes in that game, partner. Honestly, can't remember if he went out in that game, if he was limited while he was banged up. But regardless, one of their better players only playing less than half the game. That's going to change tonight. He's going to be a bigger factor today. But the bigger thing for me, partner, is the home and away scoring splits for this Texas Tech team that I've talked about and we've talked about so many different times. Still at an 80-point-per-game clip at home compared to 63 on the road for Texas Tech. Lowest point total scored at home this season is 72 versus Iowa State. That one was an avenged loss. They avenged a 47-51 defeat, so even lower scoring against that Iowa State team with an even better defense. And they managed to bounce back with a 72 spot at home in this one. And Oklahoma, as I mentioned, just not the same defense as that Iowa State team. 52nd in ADE. That is actually the lowest in the Big 12, partner. Lowest rated defense in the entire conference. They do have a slow tempo, 286, but a slower tempo than that is Texas. And a couple weeks ago, Texas Tech puts up 77 at home versus that Texas team with an even better defense and a slower tempo than Texas does than Oklahoma there. Another angle on top of that, second chance points tonight. Texas Tech 73rd in offensive rebounding. Oklahoma all the way down at 247th on the defensive rebounding end. So I think there's going to be a lot of second chance points for this Texas Tech team tonight. In addition to that, Oklahoma, 52.7% effective field goal percent allowed on the road compared to 46 at home. Over the last three, 61.9% allowed, and that includes Texas and Iowa State. Iowa State, I've talked about them before, 130 AOE, allowed 75 to that Iowa State team. That should be a damn crime. Get them out of the tournament for that spot alone, my friend. So I really think Texas Tech is going to have more than enough success tonight. The tempo doesn't concern me. Oklahoma, solid defense for sure, but certainly not beating the doors down. And I think we've got some solid success here. I don't have any actual physical trends, obviously, since this is a little over team total, but give me Texas Tech Red Raiders over 70.5, dude.
No idea, man. Can't tell you left, right, center, up, or down if this is right, wrong. You're the Big 12 guy. This is your side. Hey, rock and roll. Do what you got to do. Rock and roll with the Raiders. What are you doing over there? You finger gunning?
That's their little pistols, dude.
Oh, okay.
I was laughing on Saturday. They had the ups, or I'm honestly blanking on who they beat on Saturday. Texas, at Texas. And you see,
I told you that was going to happen.
And then you just got 50, 60-year-old dudes in the stands at the end of the game just Looking like goons, dude. So hey.
I don't know you, the Big 12 guys, where you're at. I originally liked the under in this game. Obviously, that's not where you were leaning. You've been more on the total side of these things. So, hey, I'm going to stay away altogether because I don't have a clue and I don't want to mush you. So, if you guys are out there, you want to cash some tickets with Mags again. He went 2-0 yesterday. Who the hell am I? What the hell do I know? Go 1-0 here today. Keep fucking banging and wanging and shanging and banging your fucking Texas Tech Red Raiders over 70.5. Partner, anything else you got here today, my man?
No, sir. Like I said, I would lean to the over. I got no clue on that -10 spread, man. But, love this spot for sure. Oh, dude.
Hey. That is so fucking that's just ugly. It's just bad. It's just not.
It was just so goofy. You just, every once in a while, they cut to the crowd and you see a couple 50-year-old dudes in the middle there just,
Dungy, we love our Raiders.
And then a little horns down on Saturday on top of it.
See, now that's gangster. That's gangster. I don't know about these all 60-year-old whites fucking shaking their finger guns and fucking look at us. All right, I digress. Appreciate you and your picks as always, partner. Goodness gracious, the rabbit. This show, my man, the rabbit holes that we get into over here. Okay, second segment of the day. Shit, my best bets of the day. Okay, mis compadres, I got to move this over yonder. Got to get up the old notes. Okay, come on. Here we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, had 3 yesterday. I got 3 today. All of them are on the college basketball hardwood. Who would have thunk? Who would have known? And hopefully I can get this mid-major king crown firmly affixed back on and not kind of cockeyed to the side here. It's been a little nonsense, and we need to get shit back on the right track. So, I plan to do exactly that with my first best bet of the day. We're calling it the A10 Annihilator, my friends, and we're taking the George Washington Colonials +7. I am more than fine. If you saw this last night with the line movement, opened up 5.5, up to 7, 6.5, some spots. I am not concerned with it at all. We're seeing that movement because everybody, their brothers, their aunts, their uncles, and their dogs are putting in wagers on the Richmond Spiders this morning. I am simply not buying it, and I would take this bad boy all the way down to 4.5 because I don't see it finishing by more than 2 buckets. If not, maybe if I don't jinx the old Colonials there, maybe they win this bad boy outright. But they have just been playing too damn good. We'll stick with George Washington here to kick things off. 7-4 straight up, 7-3-1 against the number on their home hardwood. Multiple covers from 5.5 to 10, right in this range here today. And multiple outright wins as this same exact point spread. They're 3-2 straight up, 4-1 against the number over their last 5, 6-4 straight up, 8-2 against the number over their last 10. So they've been covering and playing the best ball of their season so far. Again, multiple outright wins at home and on the road as sizable underdogs. They're 7-6 straight up in the A10, and you might say, Colt, what the hell does 7-6 matter? We'll put a pin in that as always. We'll come back to it here real quick. Let's talk about Richmond. 6-4 straight up, 7-3 against the number on the road. They were a little bit better earlier on in the season on the road. Now, here as of late, they've kind of been scuffling. 3-2 straight up, 2-3 against the number, their last 5 overall. 7-3 straight up, 6-4 against the number, their last 10 overall. Pull that pin out because they're 8-6 straight up in the A10, my friends. And these two teams are 6th and 7th place in the A10. So, George Mason and Richmond obviously probably aren't going to win any season outright champions or be the A10 champions by any means during the regular season, but George Mason can make things awfully interesting here as we approach tournament time with a doggone victory. I'm not saying they win it outright, but I am saying take every damn point the books are willing to give you in this one. I honestly preach transfer portal up and down, left, right, and center, and this is one of those classic matchups here. I mean, George Washington has been owned by Richmond over the course of at least the last 10 meetings, going back to at least 5 years. They won the last matchup, actually, 73-70, and George Washington covered a 7.5. Now the books correctly open it up to 5.5, and then the public all swarmed in. Oh, way too low. Oh my gosh, they're going to obliterate them. They always own them. I don't think so. I think this is just a classic case of that transfer portal really paying dividends for George Washington and them finally being able to compete at a mediocre level, if nothing else, in the A10. But if you don't believe me on all that shit, hey, as always, believe the trends. George Washington 5-0 ATS last 5 as a home dog. 6-1 ATS last 7 as a puppy dog. I'm sorry, did I say home dog?
I believe so.
Yeah, I was looking wrong. I'm sorry. 5-0 ATS last 5 home games. 6-1 ATS last 7 as a dog. Sometimes I get too excited over here. 3-1-1 ATS last 5 as a home dog. 4-1 ATS last 5 following a straight up win. I'm saying this right. 5-2 straight up are the Colonials. Their last 7 against an A10 opponent, and the favorite is 5-1-1 against the number last 7 meetings. But I honestly think we're about to see a little bit of a turning of the tide here, and George Washington is about to start covering, if not winning, some of these outright matchups against the Spiders. First best bet, first best bet coming from your boy here today, the George Washington Colonials, +7.
Hey, you almost said first best batch. I mean, it's a batch of bets, dude. Fresh off the press, dude. Fresh off the oven, dude.
Yeah,
I like him at home, man. That is way too many points at home for these dudes, man. I like it a lot. That +7. I mean, so it was 5.5 it opened, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, and I think this has just gotten to a point where there's
too
no
much
value in Richmond anymore.
No,
yeah, absolutely,
not at all. Too much. And honestly, I would expect it to go back to that. Exactly. I don't know. Who am I? If it's not George Washington, I don't know what the fuck I'm even doing here anymore. So George Washington +7. I feel the same way about this one. If it's not the Siena Saints +6.5, what the fuck am I even doing here at this point? We're calling this one the Mac Attacker, my friends. And they're playing the Monmouth Hawks. The public has already gotten heavily involved in this one, and I thought that they were going to be kind of targeting the Saints as the public dog and being a really solid team right now, and they're not at all. They're all over Monmouth, and it's because of, number one, historical trends, and that's why this line is so high, and I'll talk about that soon. Transfer portal game, another transfer portal game. Hello, here we go. But another thing is that a lot of the public is seeing how good the Hawks were at the beginning of the year, and they've really come back to earth. I mean, if you watched the show in any capacity is September to December, you know we were cashing tickets left, right, and center on Monmouth. And if I got the Yones to fade them at 6.5 at sizable chalk, I think it's the right side to play. We'll stick with Monmouth. They really are playing some of their worst ball of the season right now. They're coming off of a 60-58 win, but against Ryder as 7.5-point favorites. The Ryder Broncos are terrible, bottom of the barrel in the MAAC. The game before that, they lost Iona by 8. Before that, they beat a terrible Manhattan team by 10. And then before that, they lost to Marist by 25. So inconsistency is key here for the Monmouth Hawks as of late. They aren't worth a damn. 3-2 straight up, or 3-2 ATS last 5 overall, 5-5 ATS their last 10 overall. So even further solidifying the point of they are inconsistent at best at covering the numbers. 9-6 straight up in MAC play, MAAC play. That is 4th place, and I'll tell you why I mentioned that here in just a second, because let's talk about the old Saints. They, in contrast to the Hawks, are playing their best ball of the season right now. They're actually coming off of an 84-70 win against those St. Peter's Peacocks, those damn pesky Peacocks, plus 2.5 dogs those Saints were in this game. And with that win, they pretty much solidified themselves as 2nd place in the MAAC. What do you know about that? So they are actually higher than Monmouth here. They're 10-5 straight up, and if you think that they're just going to melt and fall off the face of the earth, you're out of your doggone mind. They've been playing so well lately. I just can't see it happening. 4-1 ATS last 5 overall, 7-3 ATS last 10, 7-3 straight up their last 10, and they've had multiple outright wins as moderate to heavy betting underdogs. So I will continue to rock and roll with them. Don't overthink this one. They're hot for a reason. Don't overthink it. It's another transfer portal game, and the books just simply messed this one up. If it's not Siena, I don't know what I'm doing here, but you don't believe me. Believe the trends. Siena 6-2 ATS last 8 on the road, 5-2 ATS last 7 as a road dog, 7-3 ATS last 10 following a straight up and ATS win, 9-4 ATS last 13 miércoles games. That is Tuesday for your non-Spanish speakers out there. Monmouth is 0-5 ATS last 5 home games, 0-5 ATS last 5 as a home favorite, and 2-5 straight up their last 7 Tuesday games. Siena is 4-1 straight up their last 5 against an MAAC opponent. The dog is 4-1 ATS the last 5 meetings between these two, and Siena is 4-1 straight up the last 5 meetings. A couple of them there as a puppy dog. Give me all of the points the books are willing to give. Second best bet of the day, Siena Saints +6.5.
I like it, my man. I mean, the biggest thing that stuck out to me, I mean, I think Siena could win this one outright, for goodness sakes,
I do too.
dude. I mean,
I
think the biggest thing for me is what you said about Monmouth. As far as I'm trying to look and track, they had like, not only were they one of the hottest teams,
like 11-0, 12-0,
they were like 11-0 or whatever it is, right? So now they're scuffling against the number, right? And the public is still betting on like they're that hot team, and so you can almost, if you're the books, you can almost put this number wherever, and there's going to be a lot of people putting money down right there, man. So I like where your head's at a lot. And that's on top of everything that you said. So I like this a lot, dude.
You stole the closing points right out of my mouth, man. I love it when we're on the same page, because that's honestly what I was thinking. That's kind of where my head was, and I just think you can put this at fucking 14, 2, 3, 7, whatever you want to put it at, and the public's going to run to Monmouth, and at the end of the day, Siena's probably going to win this one outright. But hey, take all 6.5. Good advice, not bad advice here at the TTL Pod. Okay, third and final play coming from ya boy. We're calling it the Mountain West Murderer, and we are murdering every book on the marketplace with this final one. They are going to be running in fear when they see us coming. I'm calling this one also the Even a Blind Dog is Right Twice a Day play, because that is right, my friends. Even a blind dog is right twice a day. If that's going right over your noggin there, take a minute, pause the video, think about it, but I got to carry on. The reason why I'm calling it that is the last meeting, my friends. Boise State won 42-37 in San Diego. That's right. That's a real college basketball score. 42-37 as 4.5-point dogs. I know it's a barn burner. Outside of that, San Diego State has absolutely owned them over the course of the last 10 meetings. 7-3 straight up and against the number. See, even a blind dog is right twice a day. I'm not buying it here. They are not that damn good, and they've even actually, Boise State is who I'm talking about here. They've even been a little scuffly on their home hardwood. 11-3 straight up, but 5-8 against the number. They've really had a hard time covering these favorite spreads, regardless of what size they are. 1-2 against the number as a 1 to 2.5 point favorite. To even further hammer home the point, it doesn't matter where the book set this number. They have a hell of a time covering as favorites. I think, truly, honestly, that we see a little bit of a scuffle here from the Broncos to close out Mountain West play, and they are kind of chasing their old ponytails, for lack of a better term, here going into the tournament. So let me tell you a little bit about San Diego State, or as I like to call them around this time of the year, the tournament techs. The tournament techs, my friends. I love the San Diego State Aztecs during this time of the year. They are so damn good. They always show up. And, of course, wouldn't you know it, they're playing their best ball of the season right now. They're 9-3 straight up in Mountain West. That makes them in third place, so they're right there. Boise State, obviously, is in first. 12-2 straight up record. They're right behind Wyoming as well. 11-2 straight up record. So they can really make some noise today with an outright win. But, as always, I will take all the books, all the points the books are willing to give me. See, I'm just short-circuiting over here today. What the fuck is going on? Either way, I really think this line is fugazi. I really think San Diego State should be the favorites, but either way, I love where the price point is at. I love the San Diego State Aztecs during this time of the year. I can't tell you guys enough how good of a ticket-cashing team they are during this time of the year, and honestly, if you don't see it as even a blind dog is right twice a day with Boise State, I know that's funny, but man, they get owned by the Aztecs every single damn time they play. Both teams are identical as hell right now. In my mind, in those spots, you have to take the points with the dog, regardless if that's home or away or wherever it's at. And I really just like this Tex team to get their lick back at the end of the day. So, you don't believe me on all those things? For the final time today, mis compadres, believe the trend. San Diego State 4-0 against the number. Their last 4 miércoles games, 5-1 ATS. Their last 6 versus a team with a straight-up winning percentage greater than 600. 20-8 against the number are the Aztecs. How about that for sample size? Their last 28 games played on the road. Boise State 1-5 against the number last 6 road games. Oh, I'm sorry, they're at home. 1-5 ATS last 6 home games. I'm all over the map, dude. 3-6 ATS last 9 as a favorite. 1-5 ATS last 6 as a home favorite. And San Diego State 8-3 ATS last 11 meetings with Boise State. Wrapping up the card, San Diego State Aztecs +2.
I like it, my man. I mean, 42-37. Burn the tape. Bury it 10 feet deep. Don't even think about it again. Dude, 37 points. I mean, that's not. If it was like a 70-60 and you watched the game and it was like, wow, Boise State was just a better team, that would be one thing. But that's obviously not the case. They bounced back and put up 80 in their next game, man. For goodness sakes, like,
not good.
I like it a lot with you, man. I really do. It's one of the bigger games of the slate, man.
Well, thank you, sir. It sounds like you're in the boat with all three.
I think I am.
And if it's not those three, don't know what I'm doing. Don't know what I'm doing wrong. You know, just been fucking, not like I just been, oh, look here, I'm going to bring these to the pod today. Like, no, it's not what I do. And if it ain't these three, boys and girls, I'm just going to start throwing darts at the wall. That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm just going to start throwing darts at the wall. Fuck the analysis. Forget the paralysis by it. I'm just going to start throwing darts at the wall. Okay. I digress. Off my soapbox. We carry on. Oh, no. I forgot to change these. Something in the back of my head, I was like, I'm forgetting something here, but I really don't know what I am. And now I totally officially remembered what it is. So as you're talking about it, partner, I will update the rest of them. But I know you're coughing right now. Don't worry. It's okay. You don't have to come back so quick. It's time for the Twofer Tuesday Parlay, my friends. Okay. Twofer Tuesday Parlay, February 22nd, 2022. If this isn't destiny for the TTL crew and for whoever's tuned in, whoever's taking the opportunity to play this play. We did not play. We made the Twofer Tuesday Parlay January of last year. Fuck, yep. December of 2020. I mean, November of 2020, we made the Twofer Tuesday Parlay.
That was one of our early planning. Just check off a box. Oh, yeah. These special play days for sure, yep.
So if this isn't destiny, if this bad boy does not make it to the pay window, there is seriously something wrong with this world. So, my friends, the Twofer Tuesday Parlay, leg number 1, we are taking the Villanova Wildcats +2, and I'm going to yield back briefly, change up a couple things over yonder. Partner, please indulge the folks. Why are we taking this as leg number 1?
Well, first of all, I promised the people that we didn't just pick the two spreads that have a 2-point spread. This is not a coincidence. These are the two games we actually like the most, man.
Yes, sir.
But point blank, one thing, obviously, UConn, 2 different courts that they play on. This one is the XL Center over in Hartford, Connecticut. Not saying it's a bad home court by any means, but it's not the same as, I believe, it's Gamble Pavilion. That is, that's on their campus or near their campus. A lot different type of atmosphere. This is more of your, older fan base, less students going to these games. So the atmosphere isn't quite there, first of all. But B, Villanova is starting to trend back in the right direction, much like you just talked about with the tournament text, my friend.
Oh, yeah.
This Villanova team right about now is doing just about the same thing. I like UConn going forward. But this Villanova team has essentially just owned them over the last few years, man. And I don't think this one's going to be any different. Took them down 85-74 at Nova a couple of weeks ago. Maybe a little bit closer than that, partner. Maybe single digits this time around. But I think they get the win outright. And I think it's still a similar 82-76 or 7 type game. And just the way they're closing out these games is kind of back on that level to where you can really trust them, in my opinion.
I agree, 150%, my man. That's definitely where I would have took it. That's why we're on the same page with this one. So it's not it is a total coincidence, my friend. It's not that we tried to pick these out to make this even more twos. Oh, and hey, look, we got 2 people in right now. So maybe across other platforms we got more, but hey, right, and what I can see right now, who knows? So nobody else come in. Everybody stay the fuck out. We got vibes rolling right now. UNLV. +2 is the second leg on the Twofer Tuesday Parlay for February the 22nd of 2022. The old running Rebs seem like they got some pretty damn good value in this spot, to tell you the truth. They're playing Nevada, whatever. We'll be out there at some point in time. Maybe I'll learn how to say it. I just think they're being overvalued. Point blank period. The Wolfpack has been overvalued all year long. I know this is a very, very short hoop spread, but at the end of the day, you say, how can that be overvalued? I think UNLV should be the favorites in this spot. I really think they should. They've been cooking right along, and at best, the old Wolfpack has been at best. The last 4 games overall for UNLV, 4-0 ATS, 5-1-1 ATS last 7 Tuesday games, 4-1 ATS, last 5 following an ATS win. They've been solid as a dog, too, this season, as of late as well. 4-1 ATS, last 5 as a dog. As far as Nevada, Navuda, whoever, 2-7 ATS, last 9 as a favorite. Can't trust them as a favorite. 4-12 ATS, last 16 overall. If you didn't believe me that they've just been scuffling all season. 1-6 ATS, last 7 as a home favorite. 1-7 ATS, last 8 home games overall. And have yet to cover their last 4 Tuesday games. So I would say finishing out January and into February. 0-4 ATS, last 4 Tuesday games. Not good for the old Wolfpack. So I love that as our second leg, man. Again, no, we did not try to put this together this way. It's just how it worked out. There you go. The Twofer Tuesday Parlay.
Dude, we've had a couple Twofer Tuesdays that felt like destiny, and we said, if this isn't it, I mean, we had a 222 odd day, and it was a winner. I can't remember what the second one was, but I know there was one more where Texas was one of the legs, and it was Texas, the hookup. If this isn't it, man, I'm done. I'm done. I don't know what we're doing if this isn't it.
I'm done. If this isn't it, I'm done with this parlay. Like we're trashing the Twofer Tuesday parlay. Like it is out of commission, my friends.
Dude.
It's high stakes. It's high stakes. But if it ain't this, what is it? What are we doing over here? You know, if this is not a 4-0 day, 5-0, nay, 5-0 day with the special play, I don't know what we're doing on these sides of the screens. I really don't. So, my friends, I kindly ask you to get ready to bankrupt every motherfucking book on the marketplace with your favorite sports book in hand, because it's time to recap all of the TTL Crew's best bets of the day for this absolutely gorgeous February the 22nd, 2022. Please, so kindly turn your attention directly all the way above us. Well, skip a couple of words and go all the way up a little bit more to RMags picks if you are watching and not listening. He's only got one, so it's actually RMags pick, not plural today. He's taking the Texas Tech Red Raiders over 70.5 on their team total. Please turn your attention opposite side of your screen, but in the same vicinity, right top portion for my picks, this time plural around this bend. We got 3 college basketball plays coming at you on my side of things. The George Washington Colonials +7, the Siena Saints +6.5, and the San Diego State Tournament Techs +2. And speaking of 2, it's February the 22nd, 2022. It's a Tuesday. Our special play is the Twofer Tuesday Parlay. We got 2 legs on the Twofer Tuesday Parlay. The Villanova Wildcats +2, the UNLV Runnin' Rebs +2, paying out at +271 odds. You need any more 2s? I simply don't know what to tell you. But what I do know is 4 straight plays going right to the damn pay window. 1 special play on this beautiful Twofer Tuesday that's going to bankrupt every book on the market. Before they can, we need you to lock them in, hammer them home, sprinkle a little bit of dough down, whatever you need to say. Just make sure you get today's TTL Crew best bets of the day that are clearly primed for ticket cashing into whatever the current best line is on your favorite sports book.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Any idea where we are, first of all? Neither of our twofers were home, so I couldn't do that. But any idea what the name of this bad boy is?
Colonial Coliseum.
Not quite.
Okay.
You know, it's not George Washington. It felt like if you were asking me, that probably would have been my guess. Maybe the same name that the school's named after.
Washington, Adams, and Thomas Jefferson. Who just start naming presidents here? Who we got?
No, it's the I already lost. It's Charles E. Smith Convention Center or something along those lines. My bad. I already lost it. But yeah, Charles E. Smith, something or other. Yeah.
Old Chucky Smith, huh? Yeah. Chucky Smith Convention Center. Raise high the buff and blue. You better fucking believe it. They don't have a secondary team color. They're just buff and blue. That's all they are.
Athletic Center, my bad. Charles E. Smith Athletic Center in Washington, D.C.
The Chucky Smith Athletic Center in Washington District of Columbia. Now you know the Chucky E. Smith.
Either the Chuck E. Smith or the Chuck E. Smith.
Or something like that.
You know.
Along those lines, raise high the buff and blue. Okay, my friends, more text on the screen. ML Dice, roll of the day, ARC/FLA. You know the drill by this time. It's just some abbreviations. It's not anything crazy. Like, I'm not trying to blow your minds. Our graphics guy isn't. So it's a little simple deduction. Little who's playing today. Oh, that's right. The Arkansas Razorbacks. Woo! Pizza against the Florida Gators. I don't know who's playing. or who to take, or who's playing, who's in, who's out, what the hell's going on. I'm so done with the Gators, I could give a damn less. I'm so done with the Razorbacks, I could give a damn less. I love the Must Bus. I love what the boys are doing down there. I love what the boys are doing down there in Gainesville as well. But I simply cannot trust them with my bankroll by myself. But I believe I can trust my bankroll with somebody else. Or, nay, I say something else. The inanimate, all-knowing, ever-present, ever-powerful Moneyline Dice have now entered stage from the right. Will soon exit stage left after their daily roll. But we need to find out about the old Razorbacks and the Gators. So, partner, as per usual, what's the old deets about this matchup here?
Well, my friend, you mentioned it. We are done with the Gators. Doesn't matter if it's Castleton, no Castleton. They just beat Auburn, right? This is the spot for them. Monetary liability on the old Razorbacks. It looks like the sharp side is the Gators, but how many times have they been in this damn spot, partner? I love the Must Bus as well. They're hotter than the sun. 8 straight covers, I think it is. 7 out of 8 wins or something along those lines, but that screams regression to me. I don't know about you, but I'm not going to bet against the Must Bus with this Gators team. Are you kidding me?
No.
So that is the situation of why we didn't back these teams, but the Gators +1 on their home hardwood, +1 -105 on the money line. Arkansas -1 obviously on the spread, and -114 on the money line. The total is 135 for this one, partner. These teams I do not believe have played this year. Last meeting, 75-64 win back in last February for the old Razorbacks. That was the only time they met last year. 71% of bets, 73% of money on Arkansas on the spread, 69% of bets, 84% of money on the over. So we've got a couple monetary liability sides here for the dice to choose from.
Arkansas still the 1-point favorite, what I heard, and then total still at the 135.5.
Down to 135, actually.
Just down to 135. Okay, I didn't know if you'd still said the hook or not. So just lost the 135.5, so just down to 135, nothing crazy. Again, I got no idea. Neither does Mags. Having a clue. But this here die number 1 certainly does. Home or away? Where are we going? The Gators or the Backs? I haven't a clue. But we all find out. In 3. In 2. In 1. Home team!
All right.
Home team!
Oh, all righty.
Home
Gators.
team. Florida Gators. Second roll. Are we getting a point of backing? Not that it would matter in a matchup like this. Who knows? Who's ever going to win is going to win. It'll probably be pretty apparent within the first 2 minutes. Yeah. Or are we going to the money line? I have no idea. Neither does Max. But I assure you all, we find out in a 3. In a 2. In a 1. Money line!
Okay.
Money line. Money line. Oh, just money line.
Hey, there you go.
Shut up. Shut up. Unofficially, Florida Gators on the money line. Now it's time for the wild card roll of the day. Will the die be doubling down? Are they going to a different side? Are they saying, no, boys, hold on. We got to make up for the 500 antics. We're going for a 2-0 clean sweep. We're going to the total. We got your backs. I don't know. Neither does Max, but I assure all of you we find out for the final time, hopefully, and less of some bull caca, and we have to re-roll in 3. In 2.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
In 1. Away ATS.
Son of a gun. That's like, at least 3 straight days with the damn re-roll?
Bastard. Well, if they keep cashing tickets, then who the hell cares? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fair enough.
Re-rack and roll. Little dice ASMR for you.
5 rolls is the record for those keeping score at home.
Okie dokie.
Haven't gotten that close lately, but you know.
Okie dokie. Hopefully only 1 re-rack and roll.
Hey,
First
they
time.
just need 2. They just need 2.
That's all they need. In 3. In 2. In 1.
Come on, guys.
Home. Money line. Under!
All right. The dice getting sharp.
Home.
The dice getting...
Money line. Under.
2 rolls, 2 plays on Twofer Tuesday, dude. Getting sharp, dude. Getting sharp are the dice, dude. I don't know. I might have to take a little bite out of it. I don't know, dude.
The dice have spoken.
I mean,
If you want a guaranteed take 2 tickets to the window tonight. No questions, no qualms, no queries, none of the bullshit. Not per me, not per Mags, not per any living, heart-beating, human, breathing being on this planet. But per the all-knowing, ever-present, ever-powerful Moneyline Dice hammer in right here, right now. The Florida Gators on the money line and the under 135 in their matchup with the Arkansas State Razorbacks tonight.
Thank you, Dice.
I don't
know, dude. I might have to take a bite out of that stuff right there, dude. I don't know.
I think I'm getting involved. For sure. But I'm going to track it real quick, as per usual. Uno segundo, por favor, ladies and gentlemen. More nonsense to come. Don't you worry. Okay. Oh, boy. That fucking got me out of breath. I had to drag my ass back up off the floor. 222-22. Ark v. Fly. We're taking Fly ML/U135. For those of you out there listening along, that is the Florida Gators on the money line and under 135.
I mean, you almost have to just thank you, Dice. You almost just have to throw that in its own little two-legger Twofer parlay, dude. Am I crazy or what?
Possibly. Who am I? I don't know. Hey,
I think after that, I just need no more Twofers. Hey, two. Yep, 2 Twofers. That's what I'm doing. Yep.
Oh, well, 2 Twofers. How about that? Okay, well, there you go. There you have it, my friends. The Moneyline Dice roll of the day. You want your own Moneyline Dice. You want to cash tickets at the rate these bad boys have been cashing tickets. Or maybe you want this crispy bad boy. I mean, just crispy as all shit. I heard in the rumblings. Maybe some sweatshirts, maybe some T-shirts coming around the bend, maybe around the yonder. Who knows?
Oh,
maybe
dude, maybe a black hoodie with that bad boy, dude. Good grief.
Maybe you stop by, get yourself an MMA scorecard as well if you're a fan of the old UFC or maybe PFL or Bellator. They don't discriminate over there. Stop by MoneylineDice.com. You see it down there in a ticker. Very easy to remember. Not hard at all. You say Moneyline about 15 times a day if you are a good old degenerate like me and Mags over there. Stop by, get everything you want in your cart, nothing off limits, and then you see the discount code because your boys are going to hook you up too for stopping by and kicking it with our friends over there at Moneyline Dice. Once you get everything in your cart, enter code TTL10 in that nice little offer code box. That is TTL10, and you're going to get 10% off your first order at MoneylineDice.com. Start rolling along with them, with us, and start cashing some damn tickets. May I remind you, 8-1 week last week. Do they know more than us? Who's to say? Who's to know? Thank you, Dice.
Thank you, Dice. I absolutely love it today, dude.
Electric. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of it. Okay. Well, that would be the first half of the old show there. So the nonsense has been rocking and rolling. We might as well just keep it going here. Second half of the show, I got a couple little notes here that I can,
Yeah, I might need to
get the cauldron going. So without further ado, my friends and friend over there, partner, what's been burning on the brain, melting on the heart, festering on the soul that you have been dying to get out to the kind folks who joined us on episode number 229 of the Talking the Line podcast on this absolutely gorgeous second month of the year 2022 and the 22nd day.
Dude, so I'm itching for baseball, if you can tell. I am itching, absolutely itching for baseball. Got my, you got the baseball. I don't, but I got a ball. It's okay. That's what I'm pretending it is. But I've got some optimism. They met for more than 20 minutes yesterday, so that's at least a good start. I believe they're going to be meeting again today. I think by the end of the week, we could have something figured out, or at least be close to getting something figured out. Nonetheless, we're going to need some, without any too deep dive analysis, I know we both need to dive a little deeper here into this MLB stuff as we get closer. But
ain't that the truth?
It's Twofer Tuesday, dude. Rapid fire for a minute here, and I'll do my same opinion. I'm going to give you 2 teams and a scenario, and you tell me, without any odds, what you're thinking as far as who, a gun to your head, who's a better option for you.
Okay.
New York Mets, New York Yankees, World Series winner. And without any odds, they are pretty close in odds. Mets made some big moves. What was it, Max Scherzer?
Dude, their fucking staff is ridiculous.
Their staff is
Give me the Mets.
Man.
Give me the Mets.
You're going Mets.
Give me the Mets.
I'm with you on that one.
I don't think they win it, but between the two,
between the two for sure, 100%. Same with me. And you get DeGrom back and Scherzer as a one. Oh my! In a playoff series, dude, are you kidding me? As long as they're healthy as long as those two guys are healthy at the right time, you and I could be in the 8 and 9 hole, dude. And I think we would still help them out enough. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with you on that one. And as far as the Yankees, like unless they open up the bank for whoever, which like I believe I wrote a blog, or I did write a blog about it. Their options, unless they're really, really, really trying to get greedy, they don't have a ton of options. Like unless they break the bank on Correa, whoever, you know what I'm saying, as far as when we get back up. I think they're going to be doing a lot of the same, dude. A lot of what you got going on over there?
Drop the fuck out of my ball and got it back. Okay. We're good.
Okay, so there's that. I like that. AL winner, Blue Jays or Tampa Bay Rays?
Just because, dude, freaking Dave, what's his nuts? The Rays manager.
Oh boy. Cash.
Yeah, Cash. Is it David Cash? No, it's not David Cash.
No. Goodness gracious. Hey, we're not. It's off.
We're not in baseball. It's off season. Relax. Everybody, be cool. I'm gonna go down a Rays rabbit hole real quick here in a second. But I would, man, what Cash has done with that organization has just been bar none. Kevin Cash. That's right. Yeah. Just because I want to see somebody new. Give me the Blue Jays, man. Give me the Blue Jays. They got a squad over there, but losing Simeon is kind of pretty big. And I mean, they lost. They took a couple of hits. So actually, maybe give me the Rays, man. Give me the Rays. They're just they stay hot. Give me the Rays. The Blue Jays scuffle. But then if the Blue Jays play at home, then
that's what I'm saying. That's the other angle of last year. I think their record once they started it at home is when they get themselves. Dude, that division AL East itself is going to be absurd. I mean, I'm looking at the top odds in the AL East. Yankees are tied for second, and Blue Jays and Yankees tied for second. And right after them is the Rays, and right after them is the Red Sox. The Orioles are Orioles have the worst odds in the entire league. So there's 4 teams in that division that can do anything there, man. Let's see. Who is going to have a better season, or more of a who's your surprise team in the AL between the Orioles, Royals, or
hold on, I gotta do something real quick. I wanted to make sure I had every spot good. You're gonna have to repeat everything you were saying. Okay. I was in a fucking rabbit hole over here. I'm gonna clip this up and I'm gonna shoot it to him, because fuck it. Hey Pablo, here you go, my man. I'm still here. I haven't gone anywhere. There's a guy who hits his name's Randy Rosarena. Every time he takes a swing, it's thing is Cosa Buena. Running around the bases, he's as fast as a hyena. Rosarena. There's a guy who hits he's a fast. Wait. There's a guy who hits his name's Randy Rosarena. Every time he takes a swing, it's a thing is Cosa Buena. Running around the bases, he's as fast as a hyena. Rosarena. Hey! Shout out Jeff Passan. Appreciate the hell out of you. I'll be in your dreams, Pablo.
Oh, all right. Goodness gracious.
Carry it on.
Now that I forget what I said. I was naming some dumpster teams, dude. Those teams don't matter. I mean, Cleveland Guardians. Look at that. That seems weird. Royals, Twin. I mean, if the White Sox don't walk through the AL Central again, dude, I don't know what I'm doing over here. But NL, let's look at the NL. Braves or Padres? Braves getting back, or between these two, Braves or Padres? Both plus 600 to make the World Series out of the NL.
Sorry, writing a note. Braves or Padres to make the World Series out of the NL. Give me the Braves, low key. Give me the Braves to do it again. The Pods just feel like a lot of all. Yeah. Dadgum. I didn't even think about that. Wow, I didn't even think about that. Because I know they got Nino. I understand the Pods, everything, but it just feels like they got a lot of name without a lot of substance, especially in that pitching staff, man. And I don't trust that pitching staff to do enough for them to make a deep run. So you give me the Braves. I like the Braves.
Well, not to mention, 100%. I think I'm with you, but not to mention,
I miss baseball. I
know, dude. The Braves had the Mets now as more of a threat for them, obviously, and maybe another team in that division. But I mean, the Padres are going to have, at the very least, the Dodgers right there again with them in their division, let alone, I don't know if the Giants can repeat what they did over 100 wins last year or not. I'll bet on a little regression, you know what I mean? But essentially, like, what I'm trying to say is they might find themselves in the wild card game, a one-game playoff, and it's a quick, you never know what happens, and they might be on their way out, dude, whereas the Braves, I think, are going to have a clear path. So, NL Central Division, not including the Cubs. Obviously, if you got the Cubs in there, that's probably where you're going. But Cardinals, Brewers, or who am I blanking on? Cardinals, Brewers, or Reds, obviously. Not an option.
No comment. No comment.
No comment? Okay. That's fair.
I don't know, man. I think if I'm going between all of those, like, if the Reds get healthy, obviously I like them.
Sure.
The Brewers pitching staff is just so fucking nasty. If they can add a couple of, like, they have bats, they just need consistent bats. And then I just don't know what the Chubbies are going to be doing, man. I don't know. I'm really excited to see Stroh in the Cubby Blue. I will tell you that. I'm excited to see some of these young guns coming up. Frank Schwindel is still not a real life human being. So I'm excited to see if he actually is still a figment of our imagination this year if he becomes a real life human being. I don't think he's a real life human being at all. But yeah, dude, I don't know. It's always so hard to look at the Central and not fucking, yeah, this is the year for the Cubbies. They're going to bounce back and bounce around again. And then we end up fucking losing 4 out of 5 series of the Pirates on some dumbass shit. It's just like, what is this? What did we do? Come on. And then you beat the Cardinals, but then all these losses to the Pirates. It makes no sense to me, boys. So gun to my head, no Cubbies. Cincinnati.
Oh, okay. Hey,
Cincinnati.
I like it.
Their pitching staff is good enough to, especially with all the bats they got, their pitching staff's good enough to keep up with Milwaukee.
All right, last one, and then we can get out of this rabbit hole here.
Oh, yeah.
AL MVP winner. I know you're a big Ohtani guy. We see him repeat. He's plus 300. His teammate Mike Trout plus 350. Vladdy gave him a run for his money. He's at plus 400. And then a lot of guys that I could be interested in plus 1,500 or higher after him. You going repeat with Ohtani?
It's so hard to back-to-back MVPs.
But for a guy like him, I'm so interested in how it's going to be graded. Like, if they get themselves into the playoffs and he has the exact same season, then
you got to give it to him.
Probably.
You got to give it to him. Yeah, I would.
Right.
I wouldn't even think about it.
My issue is, like, when you have the top 2 MVP candidates and you don't make the playoffs, obviously it's baseball. It's a totally different story than the NBA, NFL, NHL, whatever. That's still, that's still, like, how are you missing the playoffs when you have the top 2, MVP leaders? Hey, man, you know me, dude. I'll give you 2, but I actually think Luis Robert is going to be in that top 5 conversation this year, dude. His numbers when he was healthy were right up there, dude. His batting
That's a big
OBP.
motherfucker, bro. Seeing that motherfucker in person, that is a big motherfucker, dude. Like, holy
stud
shit,
fielder,
bro.
stud
So is
arm.
TA, bro. Like, TA, just like as short as he is, bro, like, that's the thing about baseball players. Like, they can be fucking 5'6", but they're always just built like brick fucking shit house. And they just have these fucking, I used to fucking have them when I played ball, just the fucking forearms, bro. There were guys in high school, bro, that had like fucking just just put my arms together and they had forearms. It's like, bro, what are you doing? Like, holy cow, got those weights you used to be able to buy at Walmart doing this all night long.
Oh, like the clamps or whatever?
yeah.
Is that what they called? Clamps?
I think so. I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know.
Other one, first full season, Wander Franco for the Rays, man, plus 2,000. Full season.
Remember when his card?
That's almost just a look because he could. If he elevates into what people are talking to. What were you gonna say?
Dog, remember because we were not. This wasn't our full-time gig back then. When when we would delve deep into the show, man. Yeah. Remember his card dropped? We were so fucking hype about that rookie prospect card, 99 overall. Holy shit, dude. That's just like, hey, little trip down memory lane. It's just like, whoa, does time fly when you're having fucking fun, huh?
Oh, yeah, dude. NL MVP winner. A lot of people. Juan Soto plus 350. Fernando Tatis plus 350. Acuna plus 900. Mookie plus 1,000.
If Acuna comes back, dude, like if Acuna comes back and has a year, it's hard not to give it to him regardless, you know. Like if Acuna comes back and has a RA type of year, then sign me up. I'm about it. I think he's an NL MVP for sure.
Juan Soto, I mean, if he can get the Nats into any type of just positive playing as opposed to being in the basement of that division. But anyways, I mean, I like that rabbit hole for a little. Just get us closer, dude. I'm starving for it.
I am too, man. I really am. We start to talk about it, and I just think, oh my gosh, I just think about it all. Man, I can smell the Kentucky bluegrass now. I need it in my life, dude, and I need a 9-inning stand-up, stand-out, drag-out, everything all about it, whatever you want to call it. I need one of them bad boys in my life right now. Like, what are we going to do? We're going to skip the Field of Dreams this year? Oh, great. The Cubs finally get to play at the Field of Dreams this year. We're going to skip that. No, you got to have your fun. Don't give me no stop. I know. You got to have your fun with your stupid team. Now, my team, oh, hey, Cubbies. Oh, guess what? Sorry, Cubbies. We didn't get to play you in 2022. We're going to have to reschedule for 2032. And then just like as always, the old Chubbies get stiffed. You know what? Hold on.
I'm not telling you to stop. Be positive. Cubs, I'm telling you to stop because I didn't even think about that. And it would even though it's the Cubs, I want to see that shit again, dude.
Yeah, man. It was electric. It was electric. It was great. Amazing. Everything about it. I need it again in my life. I need MLB in my life. It's a game so beautiful it has to be played on diamonds, my friends. How can we not have things figured out for crying out loud? That's all I'm asking. That's all I know. Now,
what you got over there, dude?
I can't help but notice that you just tiptoed, walked around, jumped over, held back, flipped, did a somersault, stuck your left foot in, you stuck your left foot out, you put your pinky toe on your right foot in that motherfucker too, and you said, whoa, nothing at all? You just going to gloss over this son of a bitch like you're painting a fresh set of toenails? What the fuck is going on? I mean, we got to talk about the Instagram post, my man. You know where I'm fucking going. I honestly, I don't want to take this as an opportunity to fucking, to do our usual jabs, to do our usual back and forth Bears-Packers bullshit. I want to be serious about this one. Like, straight from the mouth of the Packers horse, what are you feeling? What are you thinking? Is that his usual highbrow bullshit just to get the media talking, or are we about to fucking see him on Pat McAfee this afternoon making the official announcement? It's a fucking Tuesday.
I'd be lying if I told you my skin wasn't fucking crawling for the Pat McAfee angle. Before I clicked in my head, like, it's Tuesday, I started seeing people like, do you know how many people are about to be watching Pat McAfee? Then my skin, I was like, oh my gosh, he's going, he's staying. It's probably today, right? So now my skin's been crawling for the last 2 hours since I realized that. For the Instagram post, before all of that clicked in my head, I was kind of what you're thinking. Obviously, I'm optimistic, and I'm like, I think that is just him trying to stir things up, because now that does probably bring in a lot more views. That alone probably brings in a lot more viewers to Pat's show, his pal. So I have to imagine one way or another, that's part of the angle. That still doesn't answer the question of what the hell's gonna, what he's gonna do, man. So I don't know.
So before you carry on, I saw Takatari this morning, and he just no words, no nothing, just a straight gif. Shit, here we go again. The Grand Theft Auto Vice City shit, or Liberty City. No, I don't know. I just downloaded the definitive edition of that. San Andreas. It is. Yes, San Andreas. Come on. But that's all that Bakhtiari has been saying the whole time, like, as shit was unraveling. So I would say you put that a tally in your pro column for sure. We're seeing that.
Yeah, because I don't think he tweets that out if he thinks he's going, because then it's like, oh, what the fuck are you doing?
But it's a big negative in the con column to like that post, and then the Monday, and then Pat's show on Tuesday, and like theoretically within the next hour he could make an announcement, and within the next hour after that he's on Pat's show making the announcement. Like, yes, theoretically that's how this afternoon could play out right now, and it's just about it's literally unfolding as we speak. Like 11:07 Central, like it's go time. It's like, is it happening now or is it not? I don't know, because the new league year starts on March the 13th. 23rd.
I don't know
or 13th.
If it's, I saw something today. It was like the franchise tag, whatever you call it, is open starting today through I think March 8 or 9. Regardless, like first or second week of March, things got to happen.
That's that's the new league.
I'd find it hard to believe that he just pops up and is just like, I haven't made a decision.
I was just fucking around.
find that really hard to fucking believe.
I also, total conspiracy theory, total rabbit hole, what the fuck ever, but during every national anthem, it was always, I don't know, you might have seen this. You saw this. Devontae, Aaron, and fucking Randall. And the last time they were all on the field together, it was just Devontae and Randall. Like, I don't know what the fuck you want to read into that. Like, how that ended up happening. Like, if they... Because, like, they're all highbrow thinkers, so I could literally see them. They're all part of that Friday crew. I could literally see them staging this whole fucking thing since the end of the year. I literally could see that. But it's like, how did they know they were going to lose against the Rams? The Niners. The Niners. Yeah. How the fuck do they know all of that shit? There's too many dots to connect to make all that.
I think that last picture was from the Chiefs game where he wasn't there. So I don't know. That one was the one where it was like, I feel like he's just tossing that one in to make people's heads spin. Yeah. Honestly, that one was really what it was like. I feel like he's just fucking with people right now.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. Is there any angle where it's just like he acts like it's National Signing Day and he's got one Packers hat, or 5 different team hats, and then one hat that says I'm retiring or something like that, and he does a little. I mean, no, obviously, but that would be
electric.
Hilarious.
That would be electric. I don't know. I think he's gonna do something where he's at in his stage in his career, and after this whole last season, I think he's gonna do something. I
don't know, dude. What if he's heartbroken?
I think he walks
from
away. I think he walks away because of all of that. And not because of all of that, but, like, he did thank Shay Lynn. Like, he did thank her first things first in the post. So that's pretty big. So, like, and, like, I don't know, like, with how much I've told you on this show, just resonating with the highbrow thinking that he has, and, like, I've read a lot of the books that he gives out on the Aaron Rodgers book club, like, so I know we think very similar thought paths, even though I've never met the man, whatever, hope to someday. I think that would be fucking electric, even though I should hate his fucking rotten guts. I think it would be great to meet A. Rose. Rose, you ever see this, or anybody in general would love to meet you, dude. That would make his fucking...
1 hour.
1 hour
yeah. He's on, dude.
So he is officially coming on.
Yeah, 12:05.
He's retiring.
Central.
He's retiring because it wasn't announced that he's retiring, dude. It wasn't announced until they just announced then that it's going to be Aaron Rodgers Tuesday, because that wasn't on the map. That wasn't like a thing that was going to happen, because they've been off for the last 4 weeks. That wasn't the thing that was going to happen, because I was following Pat yesterday with all the shit he was posting, because they haven't been on for the last 2 weeks in a day, and he was posting like, we're back, hey, this is what we're doing, this and that. Nothing about Rodgers, and they would have been losing their fucking mind on this shit. Like, this was probably premeditated. I know you hate to hear it, but because he said, if I'm making the announcement anywhere, I'm making it on your show. Like, he said that the last Aaron Rodgers Tuesday he was on, if I'm making the retirement announcement, I'll make it on your show. So I'm leaning down about 90%, 80% that A-Rod is going to fucking retire on Pat McAfee today.
So all that was fair. I would be surprised if he wants, like, I don't think he wants to share the retirement spotlight with Tom Brady, which maybe that's a dumb angle to be talking about, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know. Like, I don't really see Rodgers as, like, looking at, oh, well, if I don't have the pedestal all to myself and can ride off into the sunset and everybody sees me, like, I'm not going to retire until I can do that. I'm
going to call my shot and connect some dots from my angle and be a little optimistic here.
Okay.
And say the reason him and old Shailene got broken up is because she was hoping they'd ride off into the sunset in L.A. or Colorado where Shay lives. He said, you know what, I got to stay around. And she's like, all right, well, I'm not trying to wait around for you in snowy Green Bay for another year, pal. So it's over. And he said, all right, sorry, hit the road.
I don't know. I mean, he's kind of got the whole house in Malibu, and he's got places in Tennessee. I know. I mean, I like where you're going. I like that you're trying to keep the cheesehead faithful appeased. I appreciate what you're doing as a member of the community.
Crawl it, dude.
I do.
Because
if I
retire would be the worst case scenario. I'd rather them trade for assets. Like, retiring is worst case scenario for us.
There's no other, because Aaron Rodgers Tuesday was done 4 weeks ago, whatever it was when you guys got bounced. Like, it was done. It was done until next year. There wasn't any of this shit. And the last thing he said, fucking with everybody, who kind of like smiled. He's like, if I do decide to retire, I'll make the announcement on this show before I go anywhere else. And that was like the last thing he fucking said. And then now all of a sudden, after all this time off, the boys do their vacation, yada yada. Now he's just gonna come. Oh, hey Pat, how's it going? Good to see ya. Oh shit, did I post something on Instagram? Oh fuck. Damn, I still don't know what the hell's going on. There's going to be a bombshell today. I mean, bombshell. And everybody's going to be talking about it. Everybody's going to be talking about it, bro. Every media fucking outlet is going to give their dumbass spin on it. They're going to be talking for the next 3 days. So, and if it's retirement, dude, everybody's going to have the, oh, well, he should have at least tried to go for the Broncos with all the weapons. And all. Whatever he does is going to be wrong. It's going to be wrong. Whatever he does is going to be wrong. Like, and it's just, that's what still kind of surprised me, how he won the MVP. Like, shut the fuck out. He won the MVP. I mean, good on him. He should have 150%. But, I mean, it just like, I don't know, Raj.
Get us out of here, dude. My skin's crawling.
I know, buddy. Outside of that, nothing major going on in the NFL. Other than that, Crypto Colt can stop by for a second, I guess. Give everybody a quick little PSA. If you ain't got no other any late breaking sporting news or sports gambling news, see if our guy Patrick has anything over there.
Yeah, I don't think so. I got nothing, dude.
Nothing?
I didn't have any. I was looking for some nonsense for Tuesday, just trending Tuesday. Absolutely nothing. So I don't know, man. MDA back up on Thursday. I'm ready for some more options on my side of things over here from a gambling perspective. On this day, 1980, Miracle on Ice. How about that?
Oh, Miracle on Ice, dude. Big fan of that. Big fan of that. You ever seen? Speaking of hockey movies, you ever seen? What the hell? And then you go into the penalty box, and then you feel shame. You feel shame. What the hell is the name of that movie? I think it's Slapshot. I think it's Slapshot. Oh. No, it's an older.
You ever say Goon though?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Goon with
Sean
William Scott. Yeah, Sean William Scott. Yeah, I like your take on boobies. Fucking role models. I haven't seen Role Models forever. Oh man, that's a good flick too. See, Movie Trivia Monday, we should talk about that flick. What movie were we just talking about before that? With Sean William Scott?
You said Slapshot?
Slapshot. Goon. Yeah, Goon. But there was, I think Slapshot is the name of that movie. It's hilarious. It's a hockey movie. Slapshot hockey movie. I think. I don't know. Maybe.
A movie for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Slapshot. It's with Paul Newman. Cool Hand Luke. Yeah. Damn, dude, I totally forgot that was with Paul Newman. So if you look up Slapshot, there's like there's a picture, like 3 guys with long hair with glasses on. They're fucking electric, bro. They're fucking electric. They're just 3 bananas. They're pretty much the goons of the teams, and they're just 3 brothers, and all they do is scream and scuffle and scrap, and it's fucking electric. And it's such a good movie.
That might have to go on that's got to go on my list, dude. I'll be honest. I'm obviously a huge comedy fan, huge sports movie fan. That's one that I have not been able to watch, or not that I've been able to watch.
I saw it our senior year of college. I had a buddy. We were hanging out, and it was actually my roommate at the time. He was like, "Yo, you ever seen this movie?" I said, "No, actually. What the fuck?" And he's like, "Dude, we got to watch it." And there's a scene right at the beginning. He's like, "Well, you can do this," and he's like showing it on like the CEO or the GM of the team, whatever, and he's like, "You can do this, you can hook," and he like hooks, he like pulls the GM falls over, and he's like, "Oh, you can trip," and he like pulls him over, he pulls him backs up, and he's like, "Oh, they call this boarding," and like throws him into the wall, and he's like, "But if any of those things happen, then you have to go into the box, you have to sit, and you feel much shame. You feel much shame for being in box." And then he like goes off, but it's electric. It is such a funny ass movie. I haven't seen it for a few years though, but it's good as fuck. What the hell got us down that hockey rabbit hole? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know. I this doggone show, I tell you, my friend. Hey, today is a hell of a time for you to purchase some Ethereum, some Bitcoin, some Solana, definitely some Solana and some Ethereum. For those of you who missed out on the Bitcoin boat, you're probably not going to be buying one Bitcoin for $46,000 and doing shit with it. But hey, to each his own. Great day to also buy an NFT, my friend. Right now, the Ethereum prices are at the lowest they've been in a little while, and gas prices are also the lowest they've been in a long time. You don't know what that is? Come get involved with the NFTs, my friends. Don't be scared. I know you see me posting about them. It ain't no big thing. It ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Come hang out. Come get some of the utilities. Come hang out. Check the value. See what's all up over here. I'm telling you, the communities that I'm involved in obviously never give any type of investment advice. I only give good advice, my friends. And the Ether Brews, absolutely amazing community. The Sea Bums, amazing community. Shout out. just joined the typical Tigers last night. I'll flex my new guy here real quick. Shout out to those guys. I know a few of them are sports gambling fans, so if they tune in today, but shout out, flex the old typical Tiger out there for everybody watching. That's brand new guy here today. Help save the Tigers. 3,900 of them bad boys, signifying 3,900 Tigers left in the wild. How about that? So I'm saving the Tigers with some NFTs.
Carol Baskin involved?
Carol Baskin. All you cool cats and kittens, you're damn right. You're 150% right. So if you guys want to know about it, hey, Joe's still sitting in the old pen, but hey, neither here nor there. Then just a couple other things I'm involved in. Teddy Bear Squad as well. Teddy Bear Squad going to the moon too. I love the space. I love the people. There's the access, the amount of people that I get to talk to and hang out with and learn from that no other humanly possible way I could figure out how to do that with these people is just bar none. And I mean, it's absolutely electric. So, hey, you guys want to learn? You want to know a little bit more? They also always say do your own research in the space. So that is a big thing, obviously. But at the same time, I'm always here to answer. And hey, if you see me in a space, pop in, because generally your boy is being a goof ass on the stage of the space as well. So if you like laughing at me on this show, you can probably laugh at me at some space somewhere, because I don't change from this guy anywhere I go. So there you go. There you have it. The daily crypto Colt free NFT and crypto plug. It's a hell of a time to buy some Ethereum, hell of a time to mint an NFT, or hey, maybe just swipe one off the floor somewhere like I did last night with the old typical Tigers. I don't know, whatever you want to do, but it's a hell of a time to get involved with it, my friends. I will tell you that right now, because summertime. Everybody gonna be feeling real fine come the summertime. I'm just saying. I don't know. Probably nothing. Probably shouldn't listen to me. Not investment advice, but it's excellent advice. That's all I know. Okay, partner, what else you got? A couple of TTL announcements, and we'll hit them with some motivation minutes. We'll get on up, get on out.
Dude, take it away. I'm useless. I'm shaking.
I understand, buddy. Well, T's and P's to you over there in that box. I understand.
Hey, I'm
T's and
optimistic.
P's.
I am. I really am.
Optimistic, but it's going to be a day that will forever live in infamy. I can assure you of that. So,
you can assure me, huh?
How about that too? February the 22nd of 2022. Like it's just a highbrow Aaron Rodgers things to do. Like either way, whatever he decides, it is going to be a day that lives in infamy. I assure you of that. It's the first thing that everybody talked about this morning when I turned on ESPN. Aaron Rodgers, hot topic. That was it. Oh, did you see that Instagram post last night? Oh, my gosh. Oh, let's give our thoughts, our opinions. Everybody. Hot button. Man. That's what we should have titled the name of this thing. Twofer Aaron Rodgers retires Tuesday. Everybody and their dogs would have been in this damn thing. I don't know.
I saw something. 2 more years. He's going to announce a 2-year, $22 million extension on. Yeah.
Hell yeah, good thinking there, Lincoln. I understand now. It all makes sense.
Take it away, dude.
Speaking of additional content, Wise Words, no Wise Words episode this week, but go back, check out all of Season 2, all of Season 1. Season 3 will be live in primetime March the 2nd. We're working on reload some guests, some new artwork, some new stuff like that, so stick around for that. Cup of Joe on campus will continue to operate as per usual. Saturdays, 8:30 a.m. Central Time. Mags might have his golf blog dropping for subscribers here today, so make sure you subscribe to our blogs. You can go to talkingtheline.com, see it right on the homepage, or go to the tab that says blogs on it as well, but it's a lot easier on the homepage. You just type in your email. We will never send you spam. All we will send is our blogs right directly to your email inbox. You don't have to search for them. You don't have to be on any social media or anything in between. So subscribe. It costs nothing. It's free 99. Our analysis, our insights right to your email inbox. Mags will have that. Old Mags, the golf capper. And then back in action with my college basketball board report this afternoon. Have that out pretty early because it's a pretty light slate. Only about 25 games, maybe even less than that. I'm not too certain. I didn't count it. I'm just kind of judging based on what I have counted in the past over the last 3 months here of college basketball. We'll see in slates. But see how close I was, partner. 26? Come on, baby. Here we go. 28.
22. I would have shit
close.
My pants if it was 22.
That would have been insane. That would have been insane. I'm getting pretty good because I can look at the slate and generally know now. If I flick on ESPN, I can this is 25, 26 somewhere in there. Oh shit, this is 54. It's weird how I can see that now. But there you go. There you have it. It's not helping me fucking cash any tickets. So Here we go. Burn yourself. Try and burn me, motherfuckers. It ain't going to happen. Outside of that,
there's a game at 12 o'clock. Your Tommies in North Dakota, so you will only have 27 on your old blogger there.
Everybody and their puppy dogs are on North Dakota, is all I can say.
Oh, really?
But also I can say that you know how bad the Tommies have been for us. So I don't know, boys. I say stay away from that one altogether. That's not even an enjoyable degenerate game. Yeah, you got to watch that on like a separate side browser of the Tommies website. Like it's like stthomasuniversity.com, St. Thomas Athletics, and then a plugin through St. Tommy's Athletics. It's like, what the
You got to work hard to want to watch it. Oh, yeah.
You got to want to watch the Tommy's game. I will tell you that, my friends. You do need to want to watch that.
Twofer Tommy's. Stop, dude. Get me out
Stop.
of these.
Nope. We're done. All right. There you go. There you have it. You missed anything? Be sure to stop by the link tree in this episode's description, all things TTL, or just stop by talkingtheline.com or Talking the Line on Twitter at Talking the Line, at Talking_the_line on InstaSlam, and Talking the Line Sports Media on Facebook and YouTube. Okay. That's it. No. That's not all the way yet, but that's it as far as... Well, we'll probably have some more nonsense, more rabbit holes. You know how this show works. What am I trying to say? Last segment of the day. Colts Motivation Minutes. You know the drill. Now, I did tweet this out this morning, my friends, and I just wanted to share a little perspective with it because it really hit me. And the quote I tweeted out this morning, if you didn't see it, is failure isn't part of your identity. It's simply part of your journey. And I got that from some reading this morning from the late, great Tony Dungy. Again, he said, failure isn't, not the late, great, he's still alive. What the fuck am I saying? Tony Dungy is still around. Goodness gracious. Failure isn't part of your identity. It's simply part of your journey. And, you know, I just have to bring things to the show like that when guys that I look up to and attain to try and be like Tony Dungy, like, there's no fucking way I'm ever going to be like Tony Dungy. Like, I just said fucking right there without even thinking about it. Tony Dungy walks the line, and I only can hope to provide some of the value that he does into this world one day. And I read that, and it's just like, man, I talk about that all the time. I talk about it all the time, that there are no failures. And this is the exact thing. Like, you can choose to be described by your failures. You can choose to be your whole life written out by, oh, doggone it, I didn't, this thing didn't happen, or whatever. You can look at whatever failure you want, or you can just utilize those things as stepping stones. And really, that's what they're there for. There is no failure in this life as long as you continue to just move forward. Seriously, there is no failure. There is literally no failure. And even if something is quote unquote a failure, something fails or something doesn't happen, it's just an obstacle turned into an opportunity. And if you use the lesson in that moment to just continue to propel you forward, there are no failures. And you do not have to be, or have your life dictated by, rather, what has been done in your past. If you didn't have that mindset in the past, if it was all failures, if your life sucked, if you were stuck in a rut, that's okay. The beautiful part is you can always hit the reset button and come into the sunshine. You can always get out of the darkness and escape the clouds, and you can always realize that failure is bullshit and that you, my friend, are just learning and growing. And that's this whole point of this thing called life. Because, here we go, I'll say it again, every new level of our lives requires a new version of ourselves. And my friends, if you are stuck in a rut, it is because you are not willing to change who you are. And if you are not willing to change who you are, and I'm not talking about put on a mask and who the fuck, no. Level up. Hit that next rung on the ladder. Leap 3 steps on that staircase to success. Whatever the case might be, if you are stuck in that rut, it's probably not because of everybody else around you. It's probably not because of all these failures. It's probably not because, woe is me, I can never catch a break. I guarantee you it's not. It's not probably. I guarantee you it's not. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, go look in the mirror, and see what you're supposed to be learning from these situations. Turn your obstacles into opportunities, get the inside right, and be amazed with how quickly the outside follows along. Failure isn't a part of your identity, my friends. It's simply a part of your journey. And that does it for my Motivation Minutes of the day.
Well said, my man. I really don't know what else I can add to it. That was some solid stuff right there. Yeah, the very much alive and very knowledgeable Tony Dungy. Very good.
Oh, yeah, very much alive for sure. Shout out. And if you guys want that book, actually that quote, it was from like a whole different section of, like, it wasn't even part of the reading.
Oh, really?
The book is called Uncommon Life. It's his daily devotional. It's got a little Bible verse, and it even applies if you're not a religious person. There's some really good stuff, especially if you like sports. He ties it in a lot with some of the stuff in his career and some of the Super Bowls and some stuff like that. And I wouldn't be surprised to hear him mention some of the greats that we know, like the McAfees and some of that throughout this book. I just haven't got all the way through it. So
Sure.
Check it out, my friends. There you go. There you have it. Officially, my Motivation Minutes. Okie dokie, artichokes. We'll let Mags get out of here and get himself some water, maybe a wet rag to put over his head to cool him down a little bit so he doesn't pass out. We gotta get the boy taken care of before this announcement drops. So, without further ado, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, degenerates and gamblers, 4 and 1 for myself and Mags. Thank you so much for choosing to stop by episode number 229 of the Talking the Line podcast on this beautiful Twofer Tuesday, February the 22nd, 2022. How many twos do you want? I don't know. They just keep coming. From both me and Mags, thank you so much for choosing to stop by today. And every single episode you decide to, or any of our content, even down to our tweets or Instagram posts, whatever the case might be, your subscriptions, your views, your likes, your shares, your retweets, your comments, everything in between. We see it and we thank you for each and every single bit of it from the bottom of our hearts. It is because of you guys that we are able to keep doing this. We know that and we are very well aware of that, and we appreciate you from the bottom of our hearts. So we will keep showing up for you and hope that you keep supporting us. We'll keep dropping down the content. So thank you guys so much as per usual. But for now, we hope you have a spectacular rest of your Tuesday, unless you have any other plans. And as always, let's cash some tickets.